The Queen stage of Il Giro d'Abruzzo, stage 3. 160 kilometres from San Demetrio Nevestini to a finish uphill, an 18-kilometre climb to Roccaraso. Climbing all day pretty much, 3 categorised climbs in total, and overnight a complete change in the weather conditions. As the riders noted when they went to the sign-on, it was cold, it would be wet, and all day they would be battling a ferocious headwind on the approach to the final climb of the day. A little bit of sunshine though, as the riders rolled away for what could be the definitive stage in the general classification. UAE Team Emirates having surrendered the jersey after 2 victories on stage 2, looking to reclaim it. Marco Brenner, the national champion of Germany, looking to take the stage and potentially the leader's jersey as well. The flag dropping at kilometre 0, and for a while, in the headwind, nobody wanted to move. Eventually though, a breakaway would establish itself once the riders knew who was in the group. Federico Guzzo managed to take full advantage of a 5-rider group. He was the only rider interested in the King of the Mountains points, and he duly took the maximum 25 points over the 2 categorised climbs in the middle of the course. As the weather closed in and the conditions got ever worse and worse, Tudor Pro Cycling controlling the bunch, Guzzo then doing battle with his rain jacket, and Samuele Zoccarato, who'd surrendered the King of the Mountains competition on the road, having similar difficulties. Guzzo eventually dropped back from the breakaway, which left just 4 riders at the front of the race, being pegged back as they approached the final climb of the day, the first big summit finish of Il Giro d'Abruzzo. Martin Macialusi, riding for VF Group Bardiani, one of the 4 remaining riders, and in argumentative form, talking to his team car and unhappy with the tactics that the team were developing in defence of Filippo Fiorelli's leader's jersey. From the breakaway then, Cian Watts dropped back from Israel Premier Tech to support George Bennett. Rune Hedegaard though rode on, and under pressure in the peloton, 1 or 2 riders started to drop as Filippo Fiorelli held the wheels. Stevie Williams then setting a ferocious pace for Israel Premier Tech, but it was David de la Cruz of Q36.5 who attacked first from the group of favourites. And then Edison Callejas from Petrolike, an unknown Colombian, exploded clear and got an immediate lead, and he went off in search of the front of the race. A chase group then going after Callejas, including Pablo Torres, as Callejas went to the front of the race and passed the 2 remaining riders from the breakaway. He was on his own at the front. Another counter-attack coming from the group, Georg Zimmermann, marked by the race leader Filippo Fiorelli. As Rune Hedegaard, who dropped back to help Pablo Torres, dropped away, that left David de la Cruz and Pablo Torres. Georg Zimmermann went across to the trio of riders, the second group on the road, the Intermarché Wanty leader, joining up as the Colombian then went through 1 kilometre to go with a 45-second lead over a chase group that were already thinking about the leader's jersey, knowing that the stage win had got away from them and up the road. An amazing ride from a rider who had not won a race either at junior, under 23 or professional levels. He finished all on his own in appalling conditions at the top of the mountain, a landmark victory for Petrolike and a fantastic individual performance. He took the stage. Georg Zimmermann then out-sprinted the rest in the chase group to take the bonus seconds for second and gap David de la Cruz to move into control of the general classification. Third place for David de la Cruz, Pablo Torres on the stage just outside the podium places, with Mathis Rondel in 5th. Filippo Fiorelli battled on but relinquished control of the lead as Callejas celebrated victory by 40 seconds over Georg Zimmermann on stage 3. The race lead though changed hands, and it was Intermarché's Georg Zimmermann who moved into control of the general classification. He leads by 11 seconds with 1 stage remaining. Filippo Fiorelli picked up further points at the finish line to extend his lead in the points standings, just 2 points though to Alessandro Covi. And the white jersey changed hands too, a consolation prize for UAE Team Emirates' talented Spaniard Pablo Torres. And the King of the Mountains competition led now with 1 stage remaining by Federico Guzzo, who leads Zoccarato by 7 points.